will not find anything, but it will get the shields down. Both the EMPs coming out, getting quite a lot, as well as the Coalescence from Kim. Kiefer tossing in the Death Blossom as well. Won't really get anything as Akimbo eats most of it. And it looks like the kills are starting to go in favor of Epizeuxis here, as Powerhouse used most of
With the EMP.
Yep, sure enough, she'll get 4. But the EMP from Oppa comes out as well, so Epizeuxis is a little bit split as to whether they want to commit or not, but it looks like they do. Better later, as he tossed out the bomb, which won't find anything, but it looks like Noyu is going to be cleaning up the majority of these kills here. Mr. Stelio Kill does take out the opposing Reaper, however, and the Lucio and the Winston, but Blossom does clean up his ultimate, however. Kimbo is still alive, but he is out of mech, and sure enough, he is hacking the baby, but he is still surviving. Mr. Stelio Kill finds Kernmaster. Does a huge pick here, as well as Kiefer now falling. Noyu follows. And everyone on Epizeuxis is just falling left and right. That will be... What is this? Gardens.
And Simwall comes out.
Yep. Epizeuxis are pushing forward. Blossom finds a nice kill onto Oppa, as well as King Genius falling to Surmi. The Shatter comes out from Noyu. Not sure if that was necessary in a 4v6, but it did secure the fight just a little bit more. You do have some stall coming out from Lechuga, but that's a new one for me. Lechuga actually does hold on to her Coalescence here, and she'll probably not use it for this fight. Mr. Stelio Kill does find Kernmaster, but for the most part, oh, they actually are investing the Coalescence. Mr. Stelio Kill finding 2, but Akimbo falling. It's really only 3 versus now 2-ish on point as Blossom is trying to come back, but it looks like Powerhouse might actually wrest control of this
Powerhouse with a big ultimate bank as the wall comes out.
Nice Shatter coming in, will find 3, and it looks like King Genius will find a few of his own, but it looks like the kills are coming in for Epizeuxis. As I say that, however, King Genius gets a nice pin onto Noyu that will delay the fight a little bit longer as Epizeuxis are trying to get back to point. Akimbo does have the grab here, but I wouldn't be shocked if he holds on to it for this next fight. Yeah, sure enough.
King Genius switches over to the ball, but I don't know.
King Genius will fall to Blossom. Surmi actually builds up the Gravitic Flux, will find 2 in it. Stelio Kill falling as well as Akimbo soon after. Kiefer comes back on the Doomfist. Will help with a little bit of extra damage. Lilac does come back with the beat, but now it's a little bit more frenzied than I think they had wanted to originally. Yeah, Lechuga does fall. King Genius is back, but not for long as he just gets melted by Blossom and Surmi. And it looks like this round will be taken by it. Looking for few more picks here with the wall to give his team a little bit more protection, and sure enough, King and Lilac fall with Oppa soon to follow, and that's going to be yet another fight.
And they just beam them down.
Sure enough, Powerhouse are running in once again. However, they do find the pick onto Noyu almost immediately this time with the bomb EMP Death Blossom coming in. Translocate out of Oppa. However, it's not like he was waiting for an EMP, but nice pick onto Mr. Stelio Kill as well as King Genius. Blossom popping off in this engagement. Does force the translocation out of Powerhouse's Sombra. He's looking to do more as he does get the Diva out of Mech Akimbo. However, he is hacked up behind. The rest of his team is there, so he's not going to get completely falling prey to Powerhouse push. Oh, the Sigma Shield blocks King Genius's Shatter. Blossom finding 2 with a single punch. That's interesting. I hope to see the replay of that huge flex coming from Surmi. That's going to clean up the majority of Powerhouse, and the rest are just zaggering around. Noyu holding on to that Shatter for what felt like 3 or 4 fights there, finally uses it. Just as BM there in the final round. It looks like Epizeuxis, barring a miracle, will be taking Lijiang Tower. Kernmaster pops the beat, everyone's just using all their abilities, and some last minute stall here for Powerhouse.
Yeah, Blossom in that fight ended up getting 4 kills with an individual punch on each one. Just every single time it came on cooldown, it found a kill.
Not quite yet, but as I say that, finally the Bob does come out, and it looks like the tanks on the side of Powerhouse are jumping in. Oppa finds Kernmaster. That's an absolutely huge pick. You can't res yourself if you're dead. And it looks like Powerhouse are going to be taking the opportunity to keep Epizeuxis away. Looks like Surmi will get demeched as well, and Mr. Stelio Kill is just guarding the door there, stopping mostly everyone from pushing through, aside from Blossom, but it doesn't really matter as he gets hacked out and just died mid-air there. The Bob is hacked, and now bomb coming in from Akimbo as well. This one is much better positioned as Kernmaster. No, you fall. The Transcendence is a little bit late there, Cam, as 2 are already dead by the time it was popped, and it looks like that's going to be second point for Powerhouse. This is disgusting.
EMP bomb, the combination as proficient as peanut butter and jelly. So classic.
Seeming to wait until we get to that final push. EMP comes in from Opa. We'll find quite a few, 5 in particular. No use swaps over to that Reinhardt, but I'm not sure if they're really going to be able to touch. The boop comes out, 0.45 seconds there, meters, and sure enough, it will hold on to the cart for a little while longer, but it looks like Sermi's getting rather...
Oh! The server closed. The map just reset.
The standard course of action here is that we skip this map.
Oh.
Cooldowns, sure enough, they drop down. No You and Sermi are waiting on point for them. No You getting incredibly low, however. Ingenious also getting low. Cam is the first to fall regardless, though. Lilac also finding Sermi. And it looks like Epizeuxis are already in shambles. Looks like they couldn't quite compose themselves after that Gibraltar. Studio kill getting rather low. Ravioli does find Lilac. Kernmaster kind of gives up on life there as Lechuga survived this. He's getting really low, but he does survive long enough to pop his Primal Rage as well as boop them into this. Studio kills Death Blossom. That's a cleanup. I think that's a team kill. Sure enough, that's the bells, and I think if a team kill is made, yeah, no one can touch.
Oh, Blossom.
Wow, Blossom had a nice...
He did not.
Oh, Lilac does know that Blossom is somewhere, but he can't quite find it. Nice bomb from Akimbo, finding Kernmaster. No You falls once again. He's falling so early in these fights far too often, and it looks like Epizeuxis are just going to have to back out here. Ravioli getting caught out. He will get healed up a little bit by a Moira Orb, but he will fall to his counterpart in the end. Assassination. He might pop the EMP here into this room. Sure enough, he does. It will find all 6. Lilac went from hack to EMP, and it looks like this will be the fight for Epizeuxis, but as I say that, the beat does come out, but the kills are still coming in. Epizeuxis have a little bit too much of a man advantage. Finally, a little bit more of a clean fight.
They were so quick. I mean, they were so well.
Death Blossom or a bomb. Nice EMP coming in as well as a Death Blossom combo. We'll take out 2 immediately. Ravioli and No You falling once again, and that is going to be the fight. The defense holding strong.
Yeah, Kernmaster popping that sound bit as soon as the EMP. Either way, it's going to be Mr. Powerhouse taking map 2.
EMP comes in, will only find the tanks. However, King Genius does fall almost immediately. Akimbo is hacked out, not quite unable to use his bomb, and he does survive long enough to use it. Kernmaster does toss out the beat, but it really only catches the 2 supports. Ravioli uses his Death Blossom, will find his counterpart. But for the time being, Powerhouse are still stalling point, and Epizeuxis are still rolling in rather dominantly. Opa gets cancelled out of the EMP there with the kill animation. King Genius comes back with the ball, but his shields are melting away so rather quickly. Lechuga is just about to fall as well. King still on the point, rather untouched for the time being. Now the focus fire is onto him. However, Lilac touches for a brief moment, and
that duplicate.
Sermi gets hacked out, and a Sigma who's hacked is basically fodder. However, King Genius and Opa fall almost immediately. Cam falls, however, and that is going to be a rather slow recontest for that Baptiste. It looks like Powerhouse are getting a few kills here as Sermi does fall. Kern dies mid-res. That is going to probably be first point here as No You dies. Ravioli and Blossom are the only ones left. Never mind, but Ravioli does get taken up by Lilac. Blossom does get the duplicate, but he can't even get the Death Blossom off on the duplicated Reaper and will die. Coalescence comes out from Lechuga, and yeah, this is just stall as they cap the first point with over 4 minutes remaining.
Yeah, Epizeuxis is he's gonna have it.
Already the Coalescence and the grab coming out. Akimbo finding basically everyone. And No You will fall as well as Kernmaster. And Kiefer soon to follow, with possibly Sermi getting a stagger here. Yeah. Mr. Stu
with the EMP.
Ultimates. Huge EMP coming out. No You was already so incredibly low. I'm not sure why he wasn't healed up to begin with while they were waiting. And that's going to be probably a first point hold. Cam does find Opa in the Coalescence there, but that's going to be a stabilization for Powerhouse on the defense. Definitely, as it looks like Blossom is behind. Will find 4, but Lilac is there with the beat. Only finds Akimbo in himself, however. But it doesn't look like... Oh, beautiful! Ultimate shatter block there from King Genius. Kiefer tosses out the Death Blossom to no one, but it looks like the kills are coming in for Epizeuxis regardless. Did take him about 3 minutes to get
ultimate rate with
Mr.
the box almost having it. Oh,
what a charge! Huge charge onto No You. 5-man EMP from Opa, and that's going to be the fight win. King does fall, so they're going to have to play a little bit more passively, but they're probably going to get the exiting picks here.
It allows a follow-up.
Both Gravitons coming out, but Mr. Studio Kill had his Death Blossom, whereas Kiefer did not, so that's going to be the tank line, and Delucio melted, as well as finding a third onto Blossom. Kiefer, Turnmaster, trying to take the brunt of the force there, but doesn't really help as No You falls once again. 30 seconds remaining, one fight territory, and Powerhouse probably has the ult advantage up for Powerhouse, and they have so much of this Streets phase to go. Sure enough, the EMP Blossom comes in, King Genius falls, but Mr. Studio Kill finds 2. Both tanks now down for Powerhouse, but Studio Kill finds 4 in this fight alone. Kiefer has to go back to point, so incredibly low, just to stall. He does get the Mega Health Pack, but he's now booped away, taken out by Lilac and Epizeuxis.
They know it. They know it's happening.
They are keeping an eye out for the hack, and it looks like they're not even going to be bothering with the teleport or the hack there. Yeah, Kiefer thought of it.
Pressure point.
Thought better of it. Yeah, that's going to be 2 ticks. No You does run in, but he gets melted down, almost dies there. However, King Genius is also rather low here, but No You is likely to be the first to fall, yeah, Kimbo. But both Reinhardts are now down, but that's 2 ticks for free. Kernmaster, once again, has really odd positioning this entire series. Cerny gets incredibly low. And Opa just finding more kills on this Symmetra. Yeah, Studio Kills, kind of done with the statue play. And he does survive. Graviton does come out, and it will find a decent amount. Lilac does not have beat quite yet, but all the lift comes out, but it gets EMP'd out of it. And it looks like Epizeuxis will be holding for the time being, so I'm assuming that the swaps are going to be coming out here. I highly doubt they're going to care about that bad. Certainly looking for an early Graviton here. However, he gets caught out and gets rather low. Nice Shatter coming in, but it won't really find too much. Kiefer as well as Cam will use their ultimates here. That'll be another fight win for Epizeuxis, but that was very costly as they used 3 ultimates and they only have 2. The cart, and looking for a good opportunity, the Coalescence comes out from Cam. The EMP comes out, but he doesn't catch Mr. Serial Kill, and he gets his Death Blossom off. It doesn't look like he'll get very much value out of it, however. And it looks like Powerhouse are probably going to have to be backing up, but they don't want to. Opa almost has the EMP here, and it looks like he's going to be trying to build up to that. Kernmaster now hacks, but he didn't have his beat anyways. And sure enough, they have the EMP. They're going to be using it probably about now. Yep. EMP Shatter, sure enough. Cam is caught in it. Brought down, No You, Sane, Surmi, Kernmaster, and the rest.
And that's the map.
Gonna be soon to fall. Powerhouse. Getting a little bit low. Kimmel already has the Graviton. 4 couldn't manage to eat it, but I'm not sure if the damage is there. However, Lilac is taken out by Kiefer, and this fight is probably going to be going the way of Epizeuxis after about 26% yielded.
Yeah, 26 is still nothing to scoff at. 4th of the point. Going over just for a single fight. Drop the May ultimate. There's no one gets up the point, but a huge shatter.
Finds, what was that, 5 with the shatter. I don't think they were expecting that quite yet. Yeah, and that's gonna be awesome. Sure enough, the Death Blossom comes in for, drops the bomb, but I'm not sure if it's really going to matter. As No You falls, the beat comes out from Kernmaster. Kiefer finds 2, both supports no less, and it looks like the fight is going in the favor of Epizeuxis.
Taking a dominant round 1.
Early Coalescence coming in from Cam. However, the Shatter does come out from King Genius. Akimbo tosses in the Graviton for good measure. They really want to win this fight. No You getting incredibly low as well as 4. King Genius will find both as well as Kernmaster. And that's going to be the fight for Powerhouse. Coalescence coming out from Cam once again. Shatter coming in from No You, but this time not finding too much. But the kill does come in onto King Genius. Akimbo incredibly high charge. And Kiefer tossing into Death Blossom. They really want to take this point. But Akimbo is not having any of it as he backs away. However, nice EMP coming in from Opa, but I'm not sure if that's really going to matter, as it looks like Epizeuxis have taken this, and I'm not sure if anyone else can touch. Never mind, the Studio Kill does get the touch in the overtime. The King Genius is coming back, however he is hacked and likely melted rather quickly.
It's just could be Epizeuxis taking round 1. 99-70, not exactly one.
Scrambling, despite looking so good with the May there. Opa finally getting the better of his counterpart there. Translocates out. Cam once again engaging with the Coalescence, but Mr. Studio Kill is there with the Death Blossom. He does get out of the way. No You tosses in a nice Shatter. Cam does get 2 picks with the Coalescence, and it looks like they might finally get their name on the board this round. But that being said, it's still only about a 3v4 here, as Opa is trying his darndest to get the picks necessary. Blossom coming back on the tree. And Mr. Studio Kill does have his Death Blossom. 4 tosses in the bomb. It will find Lilac of all people. Mr. Studio Kill tossing in the Death Blossom, but it won't find anything as 4 was there ready with the defense matrix, and it looks like Epizeuxis will be taking the call and sending us over to the Busan map.
Wow, Epizeuxis coming back from a 99-0 deficit. Some good play.
Blossom looking for a big EMP will find everyone besides King Genius, and Steelio kill falls almost immediately. Lilac soon to follow, and that's going to be third fight for Epizeuxis. Not really much fight mustard as well. Another coalescence from Cam once again. Huge EMP coming out from Opa, but it didn't catch Kern.
Big shatter.
Huge shatter coming in from King Genius. Will toss everyone on the ground, but it looks like the beat wasn't quite done yet. King getting a little bit too aggressive there as Akimbo tosses in the bomb in an attempt to save him. Kiefer tossing in the Death Blossom will find Opa, as well as getting quite a bit of damage onto Akimbo's mech. And that's probably going to be the round for Epizeuxis as 4 tosses in the bomb. And Sugar will fall to it. It's really just stall at this point. I don't know if they can touch. Okay, they did proc overtime.
That ultimate disadvantage was just too big to overcome. This fight, well, is Blossom going to hit a big EMP right now?
Possible, but not going to happen as Blossom gets all 6. Mr. Studio Kill falling immediately, as well as his DPS partner. And that's going to be yet another fight. Powerhouse just looked like lame duck.
Kiefer.
Yeah, Shatter gets canceled there. Both beats coming out at the same time. However, the beat coming out, Kernmaster falling as well as Cam, so both supports now gone for Epizeuxis. That should be a fight win in theory. No, he does have the Shatter, but he'd be a fool to use it right here. And it looks like after getting darn near close to 1-fight territory, Powerhouse will take the point.
Yeah, this is the fight.
And he is getting ready for it. Lilac not hiding will be found. However, Lechuga is there with the Coalescence, but Cam is also there, as well as finding both King Genius and Lilac and Opa. So that's 3k with the Coalescence. This might be the last fight here if Powerhouse can't. Actually, no, they do not have a Shatter anymore. Coalescence does come out rather late, but it gets shattered by No You. Late EMP coming out from Blossom and Powerhouse on their last leg here.
Lilac uses the beat and is not able to keep it through a Mr. Steelio kill, pops the Death Blossom,
it gets hacked, booped and taken
and that's going to be it.
Epizeuxis